Hello and welcome back to Master Gradius's 32nd installment of Icewind Dale complete. And we have to figure out
Certainly.
where the last of the missing Larrel's big giant astrolabe gadget, where the missing parts, the last of the missing parts are. And I'm assuming we've checked that and that. Alright, let's go down.
Certainly.
Yeah, we definitely
I shall do
checked.
my best.
Alright, let's keep going down.
Agreed.
Did we miss anything in here?
I will do as you ask.
It is possible we missed something here.
I shall do my best. Certainly.
Oh, we found something. Yes. Wonder why we didn't pick that up. What's up here?
Labor calls me.
Strange. I don't see how we could have missed that. get back to Larrel.
I am off.
This should be the last of it.
Agreed. I am off. Agreed. A reasonable request? I shall do my best. Agreed. I shall do my best. Agreed. Certainly.
Okay.
I am off.
We'll just save. This piece of machinery was retrieved from Solinar Tower. Could you use this to fix the machine? Let me see. Well, send me to the abyss. You might be right. If you find any more pieces, let me know. I'll be back with you after you put it together. Look at her, isn't she beautiful? You have my eternal gratitude for helping me fix her. May Corlin guide you. Ah, we fixed it. And she leveled up. Wow. What's Whirlwind do? This spell creates a small whirlwind near the caster, which the caster can direct to a location within his sight. Once the whirlwind reaches its destination, the character will lose control and the whirlwind will fly around randomly, harming friend and foe alike. The caster is immune to his or her own spell, and elementals and other huge creatures are also unaffected. If a creature is caught in the path of the whirlwind, it takes 2d8 crushing damage, 2d8 slashing damage, and must save versus breath weapon or be stunned for 2 rounds. Creatures with 2 hit dice or less are automatically killed by the spell. A maximum of 8 targets may be affected, after which the whirlwind will dissipate. Interesting. 6th level spell, and it's got a really good range. What's this? Entropy shield. What's this? This spell allows the caster to hurl a brilliant searing flash at a target. When it hits, it explodes like a fireball, doing 6d12 points of damage to the target and blinding him as well if he fails to save versus spells. If the save is made, the target takes half damage and is not blinded. Undead creatures are particularly vulnerable to this spell, taking double damage. And what's this? This spell creates 4 grenade-like missiles in the priest's inventory that can be hurled at any target up to 40 yards away. Uh-huh. When they land, they explode, doing 2d8 points of damage to everything within a 5-foot radius. A creature struck directly by the seeds receives no saving throw, but creatures hit by the splash damage are allowed to make a saving throw. That's alright. I'll take that. A more powerful version of Animal Summoning 2. Animal Summoning 3 allows the caster to call up to 4 animals of 16 hit dice or less. Only normal or giant animals can be summoned. Fantastic animals or monsters cannot be summoned by this spell. No dragons or elementals. This spell can be cast indoors or outdoors. Very nice. Let's see if we can rest. We may not rest here. Alright, saving.
Greetings, adventurers. Pardon me while I gather my thoughts. Who are you, and what has just come to pass?
We are adventurers who have come to the Severed Hand to seek your knowledge and power. In doing so, we learned of the curse bestowed here and your sanity lost centuries ago. We have restored you to some of your former self and beseech you for aid.
Indeed you have, noble adventurers. It must have taken great courage and strength to make it as far as you did, let alone restore some balance to my thoughts. I am eternally in your debt. But surely you did not come to the hand of the Seldarine on a whim. Tell me what it is you seek.
Let's see. I seek knowledge that can only be divined through the Heartstone.
Very well. As legend states, the Heartstone gem is an ancient artifact from a time long forgotten. Its most notable owners were the druids of Kuldahar before one within their circle stole the gem. It was thought forever lost, until now. The Heartstone gem contains powerful scrying abilities that can divine the affairs of people throughout the realms. There are only a few within the land who know how to release its powers. I am one of them.
That's good.
With that said, what is it you seek to learn from the Heartstone gem?
We seek to learn the source of the evil that troubles the North.
Then you will have what you seek. Hand me the Heartstone gem.
Here you are.
Freed from the shackles of his tormented mind, the cursed elven lord was at last able to assist the heroes in their quest. Handing over the Heartstone gem, the party stood back and watched Larrel begin his divination. With the artifact raised before him, clutched tightly in his skeletal hands, the undead sorcerer peered intently into the gem as he whispered a series of strange chants and incantations. A spark of light briefly flashed within the gem, as if a ray of sunlight had caught upon its surface. And suddenly, reflected within the mirrored facets of the stone, there appeared an image of a statue. The statue was clearly a monument of sorts, depicting an elf and a dwarf sitting side by side on a dual throne.
Even if Labelus's curse had taken my eyesight, I would still recognize that hole. What you have seen is Dorn's Deep, den of the betrayers. In here is where the wretched dwarves hollowed out their home. Be warned if your journey takes you there. If any of the dwarves remain, expect no quarter, for they will give none. Believe none of their lies, as they will all lead to treachery. If you do decide to venture forth to that dwarven vestige of evil, then I will mark its location on your map. Also, I have the power to take you there if you wish.
Okay. One other thing before we depart. We came upon this diary belonging to your daughter.
My beloved daughter. I see you are thorough in your search of the hand. The last entries describe her resolve to find a way to reforge the union with those accursed dwarves. I never saw her again.
What became of her?
Fools! Can you not discern it with your own mind? Those dwarves committed the worst atrocity, knowing its impact on me. They murdered my daughter. For that, I will never forgive them. For the punishment I suffered for my arrogance and pride, Labalus be damned if he thinks I will forgive them for what they did. I would stay in this cursed form, never to see Arvindor, if it meant I could make the dwarves pay for their crime. Leave now! I will not speak of this anymore.
Okay. Looks like Garge leveled up. Wow. Yeah, we could put another one in axes. Saving. Let's see if he can teleport us.
You have returned.
I wish to know more of the events that came to pass here in the Hand. Let's hear Larrel's side of it.
You wish to learn what came to pass within the hand of the Seldarine. Very well. There is much to tell. Shall I start with the time of prosperity, the betrayal, or our darkest hour? In light of the greater threat of the orcish and goblin hordes of the north, we elves allied ourselves with the dwarves. The alliance was a desperate one, but it was either that or fall to the dark hordes.
Continue.
As both races prospered from our mutual cooperation, we furthered our bonds by creating powerful artifacts and weapons. Delicate dwarven craftsmanship, combined with ancient elven magic, yielded items of great power and unsurpassed beauty. With the unity of our two races wielding the magical benefits of our labor, the hordes were easily kept in check. Our cooperation continued, and we prospered in harmony for many decades, until the betrayal.
Tell us of the betrayal.
You will need to be patient, as this is a bitter subject for me. A great debate ensued with our dwarven allies regarding the magic items created by our union. It seems the greed inherent in all dwarves could not be contained. They wanted to begin selling our magic items to the other settlements in the north. Preposterous, I told them, to allow others access to these artifacts, all for the sake of profit. I was appalled, but not surprised. Dwarves cannot resist their selfish nature for long. My people and I were adamant that the humans were not to have any access to any magical artifacts. After many months of debate, the dwarves conceded, and we thought the issue done. Then, a day came that marked the fate of both races. Our forces encountered what we thought another typical group of the orc and goblin hordes. What should have been an easy battle turned out to be a hard-fought victory. Furious, we questioned the dwarves about this. No elf would ever give our greatest treasures to a hated enemy. The dwarves, of course, denied our accusations. In honor of our alliance through the decades, we extended our trust further and tried to come to some solution. We were fools to believe we could coexist with these rock-eaters. Any and all discussions just turned into open argument and further accusations. Did the dwarves think we'd be stupid enough to assume that the artifacts just magically appeared in the Horde's camps?
So the Horde, the goblins and the orcs, they had artifacts on them that used to belong to Larrel's people and the dwarves. So they were assuming that the dwarves took them and sold them to the hordes to use against the elves.
As to be expected, open conflict broke out. The decades of friendship and prosperity ended that day. The alliance was no more. On that day, the elves of the Hand of the Seldarine were alone against the dwarves and the goblinoid hordes.
I'd like to hear other aspects of what came to be.
You wish to learn what came to pass within the Hand of the Seldarine? Very well. There is much to tell. Shall I start with the time of prosperity, the betrayal, or our darkest hour?
I would hear of the time of darkness.
Centuries ago, the Hand of the Seldarine waged war with the dark hordes encroaching on the north. This war waged for decades, and towards the end, we found ourselves in a losing position. The tide of war was against us. Our forces were diminishing slowly but surely after every conflict. We were isolated from the rest of the elves south of us. With no support from our brothers and sisters, and impending doom at our doorstep, I became desperate. I concocted a plan to protect my people and buy us some time. Ancient elven magic speaks of a spell used in days of old, named the Mythal. This Mythal embodies the land with a living and protective life force, personifying all that is elven. This living force can also be given abilities of a protective nature, powers that would have kept the dark hordes away from the Hand of the Seldarine and its surrounding lands. A chance to buy my people time and to marshal reinforcements from our southern brothers and sisters. Some say believing we had the power to bestow such magic was arrogance. Others would say using the Mythal in such a way was blasphemous. I stand by my decision. I did what I had to do to save my people. We began the preparations to lay a Mythal. In the weeks that came to pass, we fortified what remained of our forces within the Hand. My wizards and I locked ourselves within this tower and began the arduous process of laying a Mythal. Within this time, the orcs and goblins sensed our weakened state and moved in for the kill. The largest force we had ever seen besieged the Hand, and the Mythal was not near completion. We knew this was our last stand, and my people knew they had to buy time. For a week, we held the Horde back. Entrenched in our home, my people fought, and the Horde paid dearly for every room of the Hand they took. For every elf that fell, the Horde paid tenfold. For all the sacrifices my people made, the last line was breached in a week's time. As the Horde began ascending the towers and the last of the defenders fell, I realized my people's sacrifice was not made in vain. We completed the last incantations for the Mythal. The spell was cast, and a shroud of pure light and energy engulfed the Hand. As I watched what I thought was our salvation enter every crevice of the Hand, I became horrified. Something had gone terribly wrong. The force that was supposed to bring life to the land began to twist and corrupt it. It was draining everything and everyone within the Hand of its soul. I watched as every living thing within the Hand of the Seldarine had its life drained to the brink of death, driving them mad. Those who died in the battle began to rise as hideous undead. It was at this point where I realized I wasn't the only one watching the rampant destruction of the Hand and all within. Standing before me was Labelis Enereth, the elven god of longevity and time. He was angry with me, angry as he saw the most ancient of elven magic used with carelessness, angry as he watched the lives in the land of his people being unnaturally twisted, angry that my pride and arrogance led to the breakdown of the union between the elves and the dwarves. I was transformed into a Baelnorn. My punishment was to watch over the runes of the Hand of the Seldarine and its people, cursed forever until the astrolabe was restored by putting my people to proper rest. You wish to learn what came to pass within the Hand of the Seldarine? Very well. There is much to tell. Shall I start with the time of prosperity, the betrayal, or our darkest hour?
If the astrolabe has been restored, why do you still remain?
As simple as that question is, I do not have an answer. Perhaps there are other elves here that need my help to return to Arvindor. Maybe there is something else I need to resolve in order to complete my punishment.
I hope you find peace, Larrel. Farewell. Let's see if he can transport us.
You have returned.
Take us to Kuldahar. Nice, Larrel. What are we doing? I guess we're selling stuff. What do we have to sell? Weapons. We have weapons to sell. Alright, let's go to the weaponsmith.
I am off.
That was some story of Larrel's, huh?
Labor calls me.
I'm glad to see you're not dead yet. I'd like to purchase weapons. Wow. Yeah, I don't know what to sell. Guess we'll sell that. Who's gonna get that? It's just charisma +1. We'll sell it. Alright. She has a bunch of excellent weapons. She should give her arrows to him. What's this? Messenger of Seth. +1 damage, +2 Thaco, extremely fast. This is +2 damage, +2 Thaco. Can we give that to him? Shield equipped. And he's gonna keep that shield. We'll hold on to it. This we'll give to him, because all he has is a regular short bow. Can he use it? Alright, she can use it. And can he use this? Fine. Looks like we're selling that. We're selling that. What about this? Wow, that's a nice weapon. Is she proficient with hammers? You know what, let's give that to him to sell. That is a +3, and it gives her priest spells. Alright, we're gonna sell that as well. And we have Misery's Herald, which has a bonus against elves. And a percentage of horror. Now, this She can't even wear it. Alright. Well, what if we put this here? Can she wear it now? What if we put that here? Can she wear it? What if we put this here? Can she wear it? What if we took this and we sold it? Can we wear it? And it's only it's a -4 Thaco. Wow, hold on a minute. +20 cold resistance. And this is they're both the same. No, this is a little worse. But that does bring it down to -4. -5. Oh. Was her armor class -5 before? I believe it was -6. No, -4, I guess. +20 cold resistance. +1 to dexterity. Cool. Let's give this to him. So I guess we're selling that. -6. That is sweet. Baleful Mail. Immune to Dire Charm, Charm Bursting, Confusion. Wow, immune to a lot of stuff. Yeah. I guess we'll hold on to it. So, yeah. Alright, so are we selling all this shit? No, we're keeping that. What's this? Wow. Alright. We'll give that to her. Wait a minute, she's encumbered. Forgot how weak she was. Maybe we can buy another potion. Something. Potion case. Guess not. Alright, let's start selling stuff. That's a bunch of money. Oh, we shouldn't have done that. How much does that weigh? Weighs 50. Alright, let's see if he has any cool arrows. We can almost afford some of these special weapons. +1 sling, +4 versus giants. Should we invest in that? will get him a short bow +1. How much does this weigh? 50. Okay. Alright, we're gonna start to distribute the wealth here. Oh, wow, look at that. It gives you an AC bonus of 1 and a 30% resistance. Yeah, we should not be selling that. But the thing is, she can't wear it. Can he wear it? Come on. Who can wear this? Oh, good. Or do we want to improve her? Do we want to improve her armor class a little bit? Can't wear it. Okay. Alright, what's this? Alright. I guess we're not selling anything else. Am I right? What's that? Baleful Male. Can she wear that? How much does that weigh? It only weighs, it weighs 45. Okay. Let's see if she can wear this. She cannot. Alright, let's go sell our potions.
Labor calls me. Agreed.
Yes. There. What's this do? Alright. So that cures disease. Disease isn't such a factor in this game. Raises wisdom to 18 for 6 hours. Don't see the point. We want to buy healing potions. Start with Garge. Get 10 of those. She can use 10. 5. anything else? Yeah, we've got plenty of flame spells. Alright, let's exit.
Certainly.
Let's go to the wizard. I believe. Who's encumbered? She's encumbered. Oh boy. Alright, where are we going? So he'll use this sometimes, where you have to buy some arrows. He'll put this on occasionally. She needs some arrows. Just drop that.
I will do as you ask.
Let's see how happy he is, because we found a book at the hand of the Seldarine that he might be interested in, about Mythals, the protective force field
Labor calls me.
around an elven settlement. Ah, the would-be saviors of Kuldahar have returned. I'm pleased to see you haven't gotten yourselves killed yet. They like to say that to us. What can I do for you today? I found this book in a ruined elven tower not far from here. Perhaps you might find it useful. Useful indeed. This book is precisely what I've been searching for all these years. You have done me a great service and should be rewarded. Take this artifact as a token of my gratitude. Thank you, but before I go, I would like to purchase some spells. I see. Well, you've come to the right place. I fear much of my knowledge is beyond your comprehension. Perhaps in the future you may be worthy of such advanced knowledge. Okay. Let's see what's good. Come on. Is that all you can offer me? Alright. Try Charm Person. And what's this? Creates a staff. No, he's not fighting hand to hand. And a shout looks good. Lance of Disruption. Wonder if I have that spell. Oh, I'm also selling him stuff. Alright. Let's see what spells Gradius knows. He already has protection from missiles. He has Ice Lance, which I think is a little different from the other lance. He has some cool spells. Alright, let's drink a potion. let's get that Lancer spell. Yeah, that one. Do we have Agonizer's Scorcher? We do. Alright. Alright folks, that is all the time we have. I will see you in our next edition.